Hey guys, welcome back to Seth Lee Fishing. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my new to me truck. It's a 2019 Ford F-150 XLT. My other truck, my GMC, got totaled by a lightning strike, literally just sitting right here in the yard. It was crazy, but here we are, got a different truck. It's a really nice truck, I really like it. But today I'm just going to kind of show you guys the truck, do a little walkthrough, and just kind of show you guys like what's offered in this package and stuff, and what you can expect from this truck. Maybe if you're thinking about buying a Ford or a truck similar to this or this exact same package, you can kind of know like what to expect and what you're gonna get out of the truck. And I'll just give you my honest opinion about it. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I'll go ahead and show you guys the truck. All right guys, here it is. This is a 2019 Ford F-150. It is the XLT package, and it's also the Sport 4x4 package. I bought it with 22,000 miles. It's the Super Crew cab. It's got a 2.7 liter V6 Ecoboost. You can see got the little Ecoboost thing right here. And again, if you don't know, the Ecoboost is a twin turbo V6. This also has the 10-speed with the tow package, and it's got a 26-gallon fuel tank. So real quick, I'm gonna list some of the optional things that are on this truck, and then after that we'll go over everything that comes standard on the regular XLT. But so this is a 302A package. It has that on the window sticker. So with the 302A, according to the window sticker, all you get with that is heated seats. And remember, these are cloth seats, but you still get heated seats with a 302A. You get a rear window defroster. You get Sirius XM, and you get remote start on your actual key. So I'll show you guys my key real quick. Right here, see, you get remote start right there. Now if you do have Ford Sync Connect with your truck, then you will still have remote start through your app, even if you don't have remote start on your key. So that's something to think about as well if your truck doesn't have the 302A package. But so now let's just go over some of the other optional equipment that's not in the 302A package. So again, it's got the 2.7 liter V6 Ecoboost with a 355 regular axle. It shows that as an optional upgrade on the window sticker, but we'll go over that a little bit more in detail later. It's got voice activated navigation, and it's got the 8.1-inch screen. I don't know if that was an upgrade or if the XLT comes with that. I'm not sure. I think that's an upgrade with the navigation, but it does come with a Class 4 trailer hitch, power glass mirrors. So that's an upgrade. You can move the mirrors around with that right there. And then this truck does have the XLT power equipment package. So with that, you get the sliding rear window. You can see it right there. You get LED bed lights. They're right there in the back corner. And you also get these 110 volt 400 watt power plug-ins. There's that one I just showed you, and then there's this one right there on the dash. Let's see. So that's pretty much everything that's optional on this truck. Oh, it does have the reverse parking sensors. You can see those right there, so it'll beep if you're about to hit something when backing up. And it has the XLT Sport appearance package, which basically just gives you the 18-inch wheels. So that's pretty much all the optional stuff on this truck. So I'm just gonna kind of go over everything now. We're gonna start at the engine and just kind of go over everything that's standard and like what this truck has, and then I'll give you a review and an opinion on what I think about the truck after driving it for 2 or 3 weeks. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so we'll start under the hood here. This is the 2.7 liter Ecoboost. It's the V6 Twin Turbos. It's a pretty good little engine. I really like it. It has 325 horsepower, 400 pound-foot of torque. So that's under the hood. And then we'll start right here at the front. It does have the halogen headlights. It does not have LEDs, but we do get the painted bumper with the Sport XLT package. And then with that, you also get this grille as well. It's actually painted. They're like magnetic gray color. I'm not sure, like all the Sport packages get that grille. You'd think they'd color match it with the rest of the truck, but they don't. But I mean, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, that's the engine bay right there. And so then, like I said earlier, you got the 18-inch wheels with this package. I tinted the windows the day I bought the truck, so that is not from the factory. You do get this with the XLT package is standard. It's just the keypad. I do have step rails. I don't know if that's from the from the Sport package or not. I'm not sure. But power windows are standard on the XLT. Power lock standard on the XLT. The power glass is not. That was an optional thing that was added on. We talked about that earlier. But we had the cloth seats, and since it is the Sport package, we get this nice little tire tread pattern going down the seat right there. And then we do have power seats with power lumbar as well. This has lumbar. I'm not sure if that other side has lumbar, but I know it is powered. So let's go ahead and get in the truck and turn it on. So we have steering wheel controls. You have your radio controls right here, your cruise control right here, your phone buttons, your voice controls, and then this controls your instrument cluster. So let's go ahead and check that out. So I've already got, you got a nice little Ford message that comes up right there. So anyway, it's got 23,000 miles on it. So I put a little over 1,000 miles on this truck since I bought it. And that's the instrument cluster. You can use your controls over here to kind of go through everything. You got your transmission temp, your distance till empty, tire pressure, digital speedometer, engine information. It's got your trip information. And it has your fuel economy and all that. Don't let this scare you. We're going to talk about fuel economy here in a second. That is not right. But it does have auto start stop, and you can turn that off and on right here if you don't like it. And then towing, you can connect a trailer, but I mean, it really doesn't do much except tell you how far you towed your trailer. Then your off-road status pretty much is just those two things. And then you can go through all your settings and whatnot. So then you got your 8.1 inch touchscreen radio. This is the Sync 3, and I do have Sync Connect as well. So I have the Ford Pass app, so I can unlock the truck, lock it, remote start it from anywhere in the world as long as I have an internet connection. Here's your 4-wheel drive switch right here. And then if we go over here real quick, I'll show you this. I forgot about it. It does have fog lights. We do have bed lights right here. And this is to dim or brighten up like all your lights on your dash. We got our emergency brake. It's just the push or pull to turn it on and off. And we do have the adjustable pedals, the power adjustable pedals right there. And the headlights actually, you know, you can turn them off. You can turn your parking lights on, turn your headlights on, or you put them on automatic. And this does have the auto bright headlights, so like you can flip them on automatic, and you can turn the let's see, I don't know if it'll work without the truck being on, but you know, you push it forward and it turns your lights on, and then you push it again and it gives you your auto brights. So basically, if you don't know what that is when you're driving down the road and it's dark and there's nobody coming, your bright lights will be on. And then as soon as somebody starts coming and it senses that light from another car, it goes back to your regular lights. That way you don't have to keep flipping it back and forth at nighttime. So that's really nice. But you can turn your traction control off up here. It doesn't have hill descent control. That's only in the FX4, I'm pretty sure. But we do have nav, so let's go to the home. Oh, we are at the home screen. So we got the nav right here. I'll let y'all check that out. Not much to it. I mean, it's just regular navigation. You got your audio. I do have Sirius XM. You can do Bluetooth, or you can plug up to the USB port. You got FM, AM. Like I said, you connect your phone and all that stuff. And you can do different apps, stuff like that. But there's your Forward Pass Connect. So I do have Forward Pass Connect. So then let's go down here. You just got some of your radio controls. And then I have manual AC. I'm pretty sure you only get manual AC in the XLT unless you add it as an optional upgrade. But again, I got heated seats because of the 302A package. So that's the controls right there for the manual AC. And then we do have our 110 volt 400 watt plug, as well as a regular 12 volt cigarette lighter plug right there for our power equipment package. And then you just got a little compartment down in here. It's got 2 USBs, and you can close that off if you would like. Then you got your gear shifter is actually down here in the console. This is only for the Sport, I'm pretty sure. So if you have the Sport package, you get it in the console. If not, it's going to be the regular shifter on the column up there. But let's take a look inside the console. Little glove box right here. It is lockable, so you can lock this if you have stuff you want to keep safe. It's got 2 pen holders up under the lid. And then in here you got a little tray that you can slide around. It's got a coin holder. Just put some cards right here if you have anything like that. And then it's really deep. I mean, it's a really, like, a huge compartment in here. Like, I got a whole umbrella in there. It's not a huge umbrella, but still. Then you got 2 drink holders right there. And then your glove box is over here. It's got a little shelf right here to store some stuff, along with your regular storage in your glove box. And then this has a little storage compartment up here, and I do have the 7th speaker. I know that's an upgrade, I'm pretty sure. That's not, there is a more basic model speaker system that does not have that speaker in the middle. But you have your tweeters up there, and then there's one in every single door. And then up here we have sun visors that have mirrors but no lights. And I also do not have the garage door controls. I think you have to go up to a Lariat to get that standard, or you have to have it added. But I do have power glass like we talked about earlier. That was an upgrade for the power package. And then we have just your lights and stuff up there, and your mirror. It's an auto dimming mirror. But so that's pretty much everything up front. So let's move to the back real quick. I love the Super Crew cab. I mean, this thing is absolutely huge back here. Like, there's tons of space. I mean, like, you can fit a super tall person back here. I mean, it is just a ton of space. And then the seats fold up. And I mean, look at that. I mean, that is just a ton of space. I went on a fishing trip, which we'll talk about that earlier. I mean, we'll talk about that later. But I went earlier this week on a fishing trip, and I had tons of stuff in here. I had a whole big box in here with my tent and like 3 extra fishing seats. I mean, it was just a ton of crap, and it all fit back here with plenty of room left over. That's super nice. And then the other side flips up as well. And there is a way to let the back down, but it's very complicated, and I'll have another video on that with a solution, a factory looking solution, so you can easily let your seat down and store some more stuff up under there. But so then we got our stuff over here. We already talked about that. You got 2 USBs, your plug-in, and a 12-volt socket right there. But that's pretty much the back of the truck. And then we got our bed. This did have the box link, upgrade, but whoever owned it before me obviously took it off with them, so I don't have it anymore. But do have the LED bed lights. The tailgate does lock, and it does have a reverse camera. But yep, that's pretty much the bed right there. I do have the drop-in bed liner as well. And then down here, that's your spare tire lock. You have the lights for your license plate, trailer light plugs, and you also have the 7-pin and the 4-pin for your trailer lights. And that's pretty much it. We got factory exhaust. Everything on this truck's stock, except where I tinted the windows. But that's pretty much the truck. So now let's kind of get into my review of the truck, my opinion on it, and how I like driving it, stuff like that. Alright guys, first things first, let's go ahead and talk about fuel mileage. I know I might have scared some of you guys when you saw that 15.6 miles per gallon right there earlier, but don't worry about that. That is not what I get. So I just got back from a fishing trip literally last night. I had a 7-hour trip to Lake Wheeler and back, towing my boat. And if y'all don't know, I have a Allison XB2003, so it's not a very heavy boat. I mean, it doesn't weigh any more than 4,000 pounds probably. So I mean, it's not very heavy at all. But so anyway, but I towed on I-65 up to Lake Wheeler and back. So I did set a trip right here, trip number 2, and I started this when I left the house, and I just got back last night. So I averaged 14.2 miles per gallon towing, all the way to Lake Wheeler and back. Again, most of that was on the interstate, but I did stay for like 2 days around up there and drove around, towed the boat the entire time. So 14.2 is a pretty good average towing, I would think, with a 2.7 liter. And the 2.7 liter did kind of make me nervous because I didn't think it would have enough power to tow my boat and stuff, you know. But it done amazing. Like the power in this 2.7 liter is unreal. I know the 3.5 and the 5.0 have more horsepower, but the 5.0 has the same amount of torque as the 2.7 liter. But it does fine for what I want it to do. And the fuel economy is amazing. Like, I'm very happy with 14.2 towing my boat. And then this is what you guys are probably wondering. I don't have it on here obviously because I just towed that trip and I just got back. But on the interstate, I average right at 24.0 miles per gallon driving across the interstate. I had to make a trip to Mobile and back 3 times across the interstate, and I averaged exactly 24.0 miles per gallon. That was not towing or anything, that's just driving. So the interstate driving is easily up to 24 miles per gallon. I probably could have got more if I was driving easy, you know. But so just everyday driving, you know, I drive to work and then to school every day throughout the week. And it's mainly just in city and a little bit of back roads, and I average 21.3 miles per gallon. So that's pretty good. I'm very happy with that. You cannot beat 21.3 miles per gallon just driving around in town, you know, going back and forth from school to work to home. But so I'm very happy with the fuel economy in this truck. It is great. And like I said, the power is plenty. I mean, unless you're towing big trailers, like heavy things, like really heavy things, you do not need the 5.0 or the 3.5. And this is going to get better fuel economy than either of those, unless, again, you're towing very big things. Now, if you put a huge lift and tires on your truck, the 3.5 is probably going to be a better option, just because it's got a little bit more power and a little bit more torque, stuff like that. But so that's pretty much the fuel economy part of the truck. And I can just tell you guys, this thing is so smooth. I mean, it drives so good. I haven't really took it off-roading or anything like that, but the ride quality is amazing. My 2005 GMC Sierra that I had before this could not compare to this. I had the V8, the 5.3 V8, and that was only 295 horsepower in those trucks. I think some of them on some of the years had 315 horsepower. Well, this 2.7 liter V6 Twin Turbo puts out 325 horsepower. So it put out more horsepower than my 5.3 V8 in my GMC. And it obviously gets way better gas mileage, which is probably due to the fact that I do have a 10-speed transmission now. Let me see if I can show you guys that. So on mine, if I press this, I'm just gonna press this button right here. Oh, I think I gotta be in gear. There we go. So if I press this button right here, I can toggle my transmission, like what gear I'm in, on and off. And then when you're driving, that just kind of tells you, you know, what gear you're in. And I really think that's cool, especially when towing, because you can kind of see like what the truck's doing. But also, this is how you change your drive modes. So you just click through that, and you got tow haul mode, snow, wet mode, your eco mode, and your sport mode. And then that's just normal. Towing mode, they all make a big difference. All of the modes really do make a big difference. I noticed when towing my boat this past week, the tow mode, I got about 0.4 miles per gallon better when I had tow mode on than I did without. And then my eco mode is right at half a mile per gallon better than just normal driving on regular mode. And then sport mode, I haven't really paid attention to the fuel economy in it, but you can definitely tell it's a lot more peppier. I don't really know if it actually gives it more power or anything. I think it's just how it shifts, but it definitely gives the truck a more sporty feel when you do have it in sport mode. But when you do have it in sport mode, as you can see right there, it turns your auto start stop off automatically. So you do not have auto start stop when you're in sport mode. It's really cool. I like it. It's a very nice truck. I'm very happy with it. I would highly recommend the 2.7 liter F-150 to anybody. And I work at a GMC dealership, and like I can just tell you guys, like if you're looking at a newer truck, the interior of the Ford is, I mean, the GMC cannot compare to the interior of the Fords. It is like just on a whole nother level. And in my opinion, I drive the GMCs every day. I drive the Fords every day at work. I drive Toyotas every day at work. I mean, I drive them all. And the Ford is just the best in the market right now, in my opinion. So yeah, I mean, that's my opinion. And, you know, I mean, y'all do what you want with it if you're thinking about buying one of these or you're in the market for another truck. But definitely check out the new F-150s. Again, I know in 2021 they had a little redesign in the interior and a little bit on the exterior and stuff, but for the most part they're pretty much the same. But yeah, y'all definitely give these trucks a good look over. They are great. I'm super happy with mine. I can't imagine having anything else right now, honestly. I mean, this is a great truck. But again, thank you guys for watching. Y'all be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll have some more videos of the truck, doing different projects, stuff like that. And I'll catch you guys next time. See you.